Hello, friends and neighbors. It's me, Akiic ToDaHead, aka Michael. We are back for Farming Sim 15 in the Great Smoky Mountains. Now, I told you I was going to get the grass hauled off camera to the silage clamps. I did not get that accomplished, however. I did switch something up, and I just wanted to quickly show it to you before we get into something else this episode. So what I've done is I got rid of the wheel loader and everything, and I got myself a new mod. It's a nice conveyor belt mod, and it's quite nifty, if I must say so myself. And we'll just pull up in here and you can see what I've got here. Now the head swivels around. You can swivel it to any direction you want. As you can see, I've got it over the side here, and what we'll do is we'll just pull right up under here, just like so, and you'll see that it starts pulling the shaft and stuff out of there. So we'll just keep going back and forth, making everything as even as possible, like you would do in real life. Just like that. And then that should make quick work of the shaft that we have in there that we'll be able to then take back up to the silage clamp. But I'll work on that offline like I promised the last episode. And we'll just do that. And we'll just take one load over there. But today what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to get into a little bit of forestry. And what I need to do is, I think I still need to fertilize that field there and the other field over there, I believe. Let me just see if I can back this dolly portion out of here. There we go. Let me just get this turned around now. Now what we'll do is we'll just run this up real fast, drop this into the next silage clamp. I've already taken one load up there just to see if it would function and work correctly. It did. So what we'll do is we'll zip around. Now I'll have to re-rent everything again, because as you can see, we've only got about 45 minutes left on everything, the conveyor belt and stuff. Now the conveyor belt, let me just pop that up real fast and I can show you what it is. If we go under here to miscellaneous, it's this one here by Mahu. You can see it only costs $7,523 with the maintenance of $10 a day. So what I'll do is, I only rented it for an hour just to see if it would function, and I think it works quite well for what we need to do. What I think I'll do is I'll return it, and then I'll just buy one straight outright for $7,500. That way we have it on the farm, and we can use it wherever we need to, wherever we want, which will come in quite handy, I think. So, come on baby, you can do this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. $10 a day is okay, and it's only $7,500, and it will come in quite handy in those areas down there. Eventually, we may buy one for each little stall there. That way we'll have them there. We just drive up under any one that we want. But I'll get that all set up off camera. Now I just want to zip across here real fast just to take a look at the cherry trees and the pear trees, see where they are in growth stage. And they're at about 48%, almost 50%. So those are going to be coming up soon as well. So we need to start planning for the kiosks and stuff, the sell stands and stuff, and that's what we'll probably do in the next few episodes. So you can see some of my tracks off camera. I was making use of the no clipping and stuff. I'm just trying to hurry up and go through everything just to see if it would work, and it did. So what we need to do is come down here. Let's pop in cab. We'll make this little turn here. Swing it a little wide like you would do in real life. There we go. Then we'll come on down. We'll do a little bit of in cab right now, just to get through all these trees so you guys aren't staring through tops of trees down at anything. Just like so. So welcome back. I hope you guys are still enjoying the episode. I know I am. I really do enjoy this map. Although there is a little few hiccups and quirks about it that I wish would get fixed, but hopefully the map author will continue working on it and maybe improve it in improve it somewhat. Let's try that. There we go. Whoa, stop sliding. There you go. So hopefully that will happen. I don't know if it will or not, but we can hope. Now I am on the lookout for other maps that we may potentially try as well. If you guys have any good map suggestions out there that you would like to see, let me know. Leave them in the comments and description down below in the comment section, and I will take a look at them, and if they fit our purpose, then we might go ahead and do that. And it's clear. Now what we'll do is we'll pop out and we'll come back through here again, Now open this up. You can see I've already got one trailer full in here, 60,000 liters. So let's just come down here a little more, and now we'll start pouring out. Just slowly work our way through and just kind of spread it out as we drive. Just like that. So we got about 120,000 liters in there thereabouts. There was almost 60,000 liters per. And we'll come back around right here. So 118,000. We're about 13% full. So obviously we can get quite a bit more and do on there, and that's probably what we're going to do. But today, if we bring up the map, what we are going to do today, now the freight yard down there in the bottom left corner, and all that whole map area down in the south below, all that's going to be forested area down there. So today what we're going to do is we're going to rent some stuff. We're going to go down below the freight yard and we're going to do a little bit of forestry and stuff. So let me just kill this. And let's set the brake. I'll come back to this. That's not a problem. Let's come over here. Get this fired up. Now, I have been unable to figure out how to dump this in there, so I had to leave it hooked up to the truck. It wouldn't let me dump it for some reason. Let me see if I can try it again. There it goes. Got it dumped there that time, so we can adjust that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to drive over to, let me just turn that stuff back on. Now the lights, definitely, it's not pure light, it's not true light. It doesn't light up anything that I can tell. So unfortunately that's something I didn't catch on the original mod showcase for this pack, as it was tested during the day and stuff. So that is a big ding to this mod pack that I didn't catch before, that I don't particularly care for. That the lights appear to be just paint. They're not actual light source. So keep that in mind if you do download this pack. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run right over here. We're going to pick up some equipment. Now we could go the cheap version, just a chainsaw and a trailer with crane, and just maneuver it with this out there. Or we can maybe go for the big stuff. We've got a little bit of money left. We might go with the big one, like the Buffalo or something like that. Take it out there and deal with that and get a bigger truck to pick it up with. We'll take a look at the forestry area when we get in here, and we'll make a quick decision on how the best way to do it is, depending on prices and stuff. So we'll just pull right here for a minute and let's just take a look. We'll look in the mods first, and if we look in forestry equipment, now we do have the lizard here. Yeah, see, there's nothing really in here that I really care for. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to regular category. We'll go into forestry equipment here, and let's take a look. Now, we can go, the Scorpion King would cost us $1,056 an hour to rent. The Buffalo would probably be a better thing because we also have the trailer and stuff that we can just put it right on there with. But the problem is, it just transports it. Now that would probably be awful low, or slow rather. Or we could go with something, we could go with this and then the transport truck and stuff. Just a regular chainsaw. Maybe something like this. Let's give this a try. Why not? Why don't we go ahead and rent the Buffalo. Let's rent it for 1 hour for the time being. Okay? Why not? Let's go ahead and pull this out of the way. We'll pull this right over here. We'll set the brake. We'll shut that off. And we will take this on over to the forestry section. Now we won't have far to drive because we're working down there by where we sell anyway. So let's go ahead and get a little bit in cab. Look how this looks. Now I have never really ran the Buffalo, so I don't know much about it. So we'll work through this together. Let me get some lights turned on. Here we go. Get the beacon going. Different crane views. Oh, there is no beacon on this. Okay. Now does this have four-wheel drive and stuff? It does not. Okay. So if we take a look at the map, we got a long ways to go down to the freight yard and stuff, so let's head on down there. And this is going to be slow going at this speed, so bear with me. But this should give us some more income coming in. We'll take a look and see how it is. Now this is on hard. You know what we forgot to buy? Let's go ahead and buy a chainsaw as well. And I like McCullough. Let's go with McCullough. We'll be careful. And we probably could have went over that way. Oh, well, why not? We'll take a look at it. We haven't seen the map over here anyway, so why not? We can do that. We'll come on down over here and see what we got on this side of the map. Probably should have rented it for 2 hours, though. By the time we get out there, we're only going to have 30 minutes left on it. But that's okay. We'll make do. Already 11 minutes in, and we haven't done a thing. How about that? So this is a nice little mill or something, maybe. Little place we can sell. And we can turn here. Whoa, what? Ah, okay, I see what it is. Got to be careful of the trees there. The thing's a little high. Oh, come on. You just had to get in my way, didn't you? Could have just ran right over it. It's a track vehicle. So I think we want to go down this direction. We've got to be careful of those trees. I hadn't realized that that thing sticks up so high. But we should be able to, if I do this, there we go. That will work. And then the crane action. So this is how we're going to do it. Now what we're going to try to go for is the big Douglas fir trees, I think. That's the ones that seem to bring the most money in. I think that's what they are, is Douglas fir. Actually quite a bit of land out here. We've got a lot of stuff out here we can still move to. I can't wait till we can get up to that far. Now we have gone through quite a bit of money recently, especially with the purchase of the 25 cows and stuff like that. That set us back a pretty penny. And then the equipment rental seems to be helping out some, as long as you plan out how you want to do it and how long you want to keep it for. Otherwise it could get quite expensive. So we're almost down to where we need to be. Now what I want to try to do is I want to try to keep these trees as long as possible. Obviously you get more money for them the longer they are. So that's what we're going to try to do. We'll try to keep them a little long, because we won't have far to take them anyway. Because there's the freight yard. This is where they need to go. Now we'll just come on down a little further. Now it looks like there may be a road out through here that we can actually get to go out to the forest area, looking at the map. Come over and we'll take a look and see. Now it looks like we can sell over here. Let's go see what this is here real fast. This looks like you would sell to the train, maybe. It won't trigger. But yeah, that's where we're going to sell to the train. And it looks like all we have to do is take it in there and then send the train on its way. If we come down this direction, what's down here? Yeah, looks like the road doesn't actually go through. It's actually right behind it. Okay, so we need to get back out of here. Find a way through. Hopefully we can get out down here at this end. It's going to be tight. There we go. Now to come out. Get a little bit of light going. It is starting to get nighttime. Probably a bad time to be out using chainsaws and felling trees in the dark. But that's what we're going to do. Hopefully this thing would go a little faster. It'd be nice if it did. Where did we come in at? Right here it looks like. There we go. Whoa, 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 careful. There we go. Okay, so if we come back down over here, get inside the cab so we can see. So right over there is where we want to go. That's the forested area, and we're going to get over there. And what we'll do is we'll go right down the side of the fence here, down the field of 50, and work our way in back that way. Looks like there should be a road back there. But that's what we'll do. We'll give it a try and see how it looks. So if we come through here. Tunnel. Don't want to go into a tunnel. Those are the trees we want over there, though. We could probably just drive right over there or even right behind here and cut some of these down. So right through here is where we're going to go. That's what we'll do. Let's cut these ones down right here. Why not? It's the easiest way. So we'll set the brake. We'll shut this off right now. And we'll get our chainsaw out. And what we do is, I would like this to fall right down that way. So let's see if I can get that. So if we go ahead and turn this, I don't want to turn it just, you know what, that will probably, if I do this, I'm going to try something here. If I go, let me first cut a little notch out of it this way. If I do this, now it's going to fall the other way if I let it go all the way through. So let's go ahead. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, now I want to come down. And if I cut this through, will that allow it to fall toward where we want it to fall? It's trying. Let's give it a little help. There we go. So that worked out perfect. That's what we wanted to do. Let's go ahead and delimb this thing. Just like so. We'll just do the biggest section of it. We'll come back to some of it here. Like that. We get here's a little bit more. How's that looking? Still some here. Looking lovely. A little more there. A little bit here. Let's come onto this side. Get a little bit here. Did that pick it up? Not quite. Still a little bit there. Think that got it. A little bit down here. It seems like somewhere right in here. Okay, I think that's the majority of it. Let us see. How do I want to do it? How long is the actual trailer? So if we cut, we figure we cut about right here. It'll hang over a little bit, but should be okay. So we cut this here. Like that. And then we'll cut about right here. Like so. And again about right here. And then we'll just cut a little bit off the tip here. like so. Let's load that up. We'll see how it goes. We'll take that out. Let's go ahead and get in here for a minute, and we'll fire this up. Set the brake off, and I want to, if I come back to here like this, and let's go ahead and tilt down a little bit. We'll work our way out. Let's open up the claws. Let's spin those around a little bit like that, and come back in about right there, I'm guessing. So if we now close this, let me just get it straight. Now close like so. And I don't like that view at all. Let's go to this view maybe. That view may be better. Let's spin this around like that. Should do it. Let me just put that there. You know what? Let's lift it up like that. Let's bring it in a tad bit. Now we want to set it down something like that, I think. Let's open that up. No. Open. There you go. Okay, so it's actually too long, it looks like. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's actually a tad bit too long, although it might work if we leave the longer one on the bottom and cut them a little shorter, and that should hold it in. Let's give it a try. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's move forward a little bit. That way we can pick up a couple. Yeah, I think that's going to be a tad long. Let's set the brake. Now let's aim it out a little bit, and we'll come out over here a little bit more. Like that. Lift this up. Just like this. Let's spin it around like so. We want it over on the inside. Come on now. There we go. Come on, get over. There we go. Now let's lower it down. And I want to straighten it up a tad bit. Let's lift it up. We've got to bring it in some more. So if I bring it in like that, that should be good. No, we're out over the edge. There we go. Not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Let's get this right like that. There we go. Now let's open that. No, quit spinning it the wrong way. There we go. Now open it up. Yeah, it's not going to work like I want it, so let's go ahead and close it back up. Come on, grab it. There we go. Now, I want to lift this up and then down, like so. That will get it up closer to where we want it to be, and I'll push that other one out. Why not? Let's try to straighten this up, and like that. There we go. Now open it up. Okay, they're on there, but not as good as I had hoped they'd be. So I'm definitely going to have to cut them shorter, you guys. So let's spin this around. Lower this down. Grab a hold of it. Now this is probably a better size here, maybe. Let's spin around. And spin the camera around just a tad bit. Yeah, that's good. Like that. Okay, that looks good. Let's lower it down. There we go. That worked out better. So let's go ahead and drive forward a little bit. Take the brake off. There we go. Careful. Grasp that, bring it up. Definitely we want to spin this one around. Let's do this. Let's pull this out a little bit. Let's bring it over the trailer. Now we'll spin it like that. Lift up. Come on now. There we go. Bring that in. Now that should be fairly close to where we want it. Let's go ahead and start setting it down. And we'll spin it just a tad bit like that. Careful, careful, careful. There we go. And come on now, go the other way. Lower that down. There we go. Now we do have that tip there. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there for right now. Let's take this one down. And I want this one to fall the other way. So let's go ahead and do this. I get about right here. Like that. And then angle it just a tad bit. Doesn't quite look like it grabbed it where I wanted to grab. Let's try. Can I push it over at all? Not quite. So that will do it. Should do it right there. Let's take a look and see. There we go. But it's going to fall the wrong way, so let's give it a push. Push, push, push. That's not what I wanted, guys. Yeehaw. We'll work on that one a little bit later. You know what? Let's look at the time. We're already short on time, so let us take this one down real fast. I'll cut that one up offline and move it over, or maybe we'll drag it over. That one fell perfect. Let's go ahead and let it rest. Now we'll delimit. Like so. Okay, most of it's the limb. That's a bush there. That's not actual limb. A little bit here we could get out. That's got done. A little bit here it looks like. Taking care of that. There's another one here. Okay, I think that's the majority of it. There's a little bit there still. There we go. Now we don't want this as long, so let's cut it about right here. And we'll cut it about right here. And about right here. A little bit left on there we got to try to get rid of, delimbing wise, but we'll get that. And we'll cut it about right here. Let's see how that does. We'll quickly load these up. We'll be a little over. We'll have a slightly another extended episode. And what I think I want to do is, let's put this in reverse. Head on over. Now we'll go ahead and lift this out. Let's spin our grapple around like so. Gotta come over a little bit. It's a little shorter now. Now let's go ahead and grab. Like that. Now these may be a little too short from what I originally wanted, but that's okay. These should help us hold the other logs in then. If I lift this over, you know what, let's try the other crane view. Maybe this will actually be good. So if we bring this around, don't particularly care for this crane view, but that's okay. Let's lift up a little higher, bring it up as far as we can get, just like that. Let's set down, we'll open it up. There we go. Now we want to lift this back up, lower down. It's about right there, I'm guessing. Maybe not, maybe out a little further. Somewhere, no, still not out far enough. Somewhere about right there. Let's try grabbing that. There we go. Now we want to bring the arm in, just like that. We want to raise this and lower this. Should be pretty good about right there. Let's open it up and find out. There we go. Now let's back this up a tad bit. Should be good there. Let's set the brake. Now I'm going to have to change the camera because I definitely couldn't see there. So let's. This one looks much shorter than the other ones. So here, just right. Bring it over. About right there. Let's grapple that. And spin the camera around. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Let's bring this back in. About right there. We should be good. Let's spin it. About right in there, huh? Could bring it in a slight bit like that. Careful, careful, careful. There we go. Not the best. And let me spin this around. Let's take this around. We'll spin around. And come over here. And let's go ahead and lower this out. Like that. Let's push our boom out. We'll go ahead and grab that. Bring our boom in. Our broom. What are we, a witch? Let's bring this out over our trailer. Let's spin our camera around so we can see. Now I really need to get this spun around this way. Let's lift this up. Like that. Let's bring our boom out just a tad bit. And slowly get this. Come on, we want it over. Like that. Now let's bring our boom in. Should be good to go. Let's spin it just a tad bit. Like that. Perfect. Let's open that up. There we go. Now that piece, should be able to get that piece as well. Should be long enough. I'll spin this around like that. Let's lift it up and let's go ahead and delimit. I think that's all the delimit. Don't know how I want to do this. This is quite awkward here. Let's spin it around the other way. And it's not going to work. So, that's a good angle right there. I can now grab it more in the middle. Let's spin this around. Like that. Let's drop this down. Let's open the claws up. Like that. Let's bring the boom out about like that. Let's close those up. That works. And what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm having a hard time with this, guys. Let's bring this up. And that's the problem. I haven't done forestry in probably about 6 months, so now I'm a little rusty in all the controls. I used to be quite well at it. It seems to be stuck in the wall over there now. Let's go ahead and close these back up. What I'm going to do is hold on to it. Let's lift it up just a tad bit. Let's drive out. There we go. Now we can spin it around just like that. Let's set it down like so. We're going to leave it in there like that. We'll drive over to the train. How are we in? We're already 36 minutes in, so it's slightly extended again. That's okay. We'll take this over to the train and get rid of those lights, turn on our front lights. Now we're about 53 grand, so we'll see what this brings it in. Oh, are you kidding me? Go around the tree like so. Make sure we haven't dropped nothing. Doesn't look like it. Look like we still have our full load in there. Now that other tree I'll have to drag over and cut it up over here and sell it off camera. We got 32 minutes. Careful of the tree. And didn't work. Okay, so let me, we're going to end up losing the load if I'm not careful, so let me lift that back up just a tad bit, and I'm going to go through here. Now this isn't realistic, I know, but due to the shortness of time we're going to go ahead and do this. If I come through here, and take these over, let me open up the claws. Do you not sell in here? Do we have to do this? That will send it on its way, but it doesn't actually sell anything. Okay, so how do we sell this then? We'll wait for the train to come back. Do I have to load it in there by hand? Okay, doesn't do that. Surely I don't have to load it in there by hand. Will that drop in there? No. Oh, see, that doesn't sell. Let's open up the map. It says it's a sell point right there, though. Will those drop in there now? No, still don't drop in there and sell. Come on, train, come back, so I can figure you out. Where is there another sell point? That has to be the sell point, or am I mistaken? Maybe we have to pull up next to the train, because the map shows it. This should be the sell point. That should be the sell point right there. I come back around over here, no sell point. Nothing's coming up on my menu at all. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Train's coming. We'll just give it one more chance. We'll go up beside the train and see if that does anything. But that should be the sell point right there. Let me drive up beside the train, see if I get anything. Doesn't look like I would, because there's really not a lumber cart there. Maybe it's only wood chips. Yeah, that's only wood chips. Okay, let us shift I. Wood chips. I would think the logs would be sold here as well. Wood chips. Freight yard, tractor supply. 9, tractor supply. Well, if they sell the wood chips up there as well. Cherokee Mill. There's a mill. Let's run up there. It's going to be more extended than what I thought it was. We'll take what we got here. We left 3 logs behind. We can grab those off camera when I grab the other one. Let's run over here to the mill, because we may sell over here at the mill. Can I drive through those signs? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. We're almost out of time. Let me, I ain't got the thing on there no more, so let me lower this down. Don't have the log on there anymore, so careful, careful. So if I drive over to the mill, there must be a mill pond over here, and I can just dump it at the mill pond. So, note to self, wood chips at the freight yard, and must be logs over here then at the mill pond. So we'll run over here real fast. Now I might edit some of this up, cut some of that out where I'm not taking up so much time and getting it close to 30 minutes again. We'll see. If I come down. Now was this the mill here? I did say that looked like a mill, or is it going to be over there? It should be here maybe. Let's take a look. Maybe it's right here. So do I drive into here? Yeah. Now will I sell? Nope, nothing here. Okay, 9. That should be it. Cherokee Mill. Is there another place out back maybe? Does not look like it. Oh, floating pallets. How interesting. Okay. Due to the fact I don't know if we're even going to be able to sell lumber on this map, and now it looks like I'm going to be stuck, I will leave it there. I will try to find out where I can sell this off camera. It doesn't look like I'm going to have much of a luck with that, but I'll see if I can sell this lumber off camera. If not, then we'll probably have to get a wood chipper, chip it up there by the train, and then sell the wood chips that way. Or we might think about taking them to the biomass heating plant. I'm not sure. My final thing I can check could be right over here, but I don't know how good this is going to do. But we'll take a look and see. Well, let me just come through here real fast. So mash that like up button if you enjoyed the episode. I really would appreciate it. It really helps me out. Leave your comments in comments below in the comment section. I really do enjoy the interaction with you guys, and I do reply to you all. That's not a problem. If you guys do know where I can sell lumber, those of you who have played this map, then let me know. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm going to be struggling trying to find off camera where I can do this. Be sure to head over to my sponsor, No Scope Glasses. Check out what they have. They have all your glasses needs for both professional and gaming needs. It cuts down on the UV light and such of that nature, and the glare and stuff like that. And be sure to follow me on all the social media. Once again, I'm Akiic to the head. This has been Farming Sim 15 for the Great Smoky Mountains, and I've got 3 minutes left on my rental time. This is going to be killer. Till next time, we'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.